I love stories. In fact, I accidentally learned physics by researching the ancient past, as most of the videos on my channel relate. There's a website with all the information for free, as well as an option to buy the book, but that's not what this video is about. I also learned about the ancient past by researching the ancient past. So this is my new book, The Days Before the Flood. Did you know that the Sumerians tell nearly the exact same stories found in the Bible, except that God is separated into gods? The Days Before the Flood is a retelling of Genesis based on Sumerian texts. This story also includes references to Egyptian, Greek, and even Hindu myths, as well as apocryphal texts such as the Book of Enoch and the Book of Adam and Eve. These ancient stories are all connected and add to the same story collectively. That's what this book is about. This all came about after reading Zecharia Sitchin's massive body of work, as well as other researchers and translators, including Eric von Daniken, Ernest Alfred Budge, Leonard King, Samuel Noah Kramer, Irving Finkel, to name a few. These are my superstars. Not to mention, I try to read any and all mythology and religious books I can get my hands on. I absolutely love this stuff. I agree with the entire premise that the gods were advanced humans, the Homo superius, if you will, that created man in their image, although I do not agree with a few minor details of Mr. Sitchin's research. This is in no way meant to disrespect Mr. Sitchin's amazing work, and it is quite unfortunate that he has passed away. God bless his family for what he shared with us. Regardless, after fact-checking the sources for myself, I found specific conclusions to be a little different than his. I wish I could discuss these things with him. There are so many myths about Noah from many, many different cultures. You know, when most people think about Noah, they imagine he was some average Joe communicating with God to build an ark, as depicted in movies. But what Sumerians relate is that he wasn't an average Joe at all. He was a king, maybe even regarded as a god king by the humans of his day, the humans that he ruled over. According to the Sumerian kings list, Utnapishtim, that's Noah, ruled for 28,800 years. That's just the length of his rule, not his life. Certainly it sounds crazy to us that there were more superior humans with incredibly long lives roaming the earth and ruling over other humans. In case you didn't notice, in the Bible, Noah and his sons were pretty much granted dominion over the earth. And in the story of Gilgamesh, he was deified after the flood. It says in chapter 11, or tablet 11 of Gilgamesh, "But from now on, he and his wife shall be gods like us," referring to Utnapishtim, Noah. So, if he was deified, would he show up as a god in any of the other ancient cultures? And the answer is yes. It's actually fairly obvious. Did you also know that the Sumerians relate that the Adam were the first race of humans, not just one man? This story deals a great deal with that topic, including what the curse of Cain might have really been. Guess you just have to read it. In the end, I wish there was a book that held all of the ancient stories scattered around different cultures into one cohesive story, and thought, well, if you want something done, might as well do it yourself. So here it is, a collection of stories that reveal our origins, how we came to be, including a story of the creation of our solar system. Not sure how the Sumerians came to understand it, but they were more advanced than us, as they brought us our knowledge of constellations, the clock, and even the more advanced mathematical system, the sexagesimal system. That specific story, the Enuma Elish, which is the source of the legend of Nibiru, deserves its own book and video. Both are coming. Again, my conclusions are slightly different from Mr. Sitchin's, but the entire premise is correct. This book, The Days Before the Flood, an ancient astronaut story, is available for sale at blurb.com. So check it out. Link is in the description box below. I'm not asking for donations. I'm just saying that if you're interested, I have a book to sell with a crazy story because ancient history seems to be crazier than fiction, but it's amazing. And it's illustrated. Thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your day or evening. God bless you.